They're all in. They're off for the Betfred Park Hill Stakes. This Group 2 prize over the full St Leger distance, the extended mile and 3/4. Santorini Star in the raw blue among those prominent through the first furlong. Danielle Handy just taking a while to work over. Red Cap being kept in at this stage by Chorus, the blue sleeves and cap. And then Alana Asario in a yellow jacket, little free in the slipstream of Santorini Stars. Alana Asario racing upsize Consent, who's in the dark green and yellow. Floresta, beige jacket with the dark blue sleeves, racing in midfield, with towards her immediate inner Zilfi and Crepe Suzette wide of that pair. Then Secret of Love, the white and green hoops, with a couple behind, and they include the white-faced Strasia and Queen's Fort, maroon jacket, who was probably just about the last to leave the stalls, racing in touch at the back of the field as they head towards the highest point of the track and towards the end of the first half mile. Santorini Star on the incline, leading up under Tom Marquand. Danielle sitting at her quarters and Chorus a half length away in third. Couple lengths away then, Consent, the dark green and yellow, in fourth place, ahead of Alana Asario and Floresta, the Irish-trained fillies, sitting just behind the leading quartet. Zilfi and the Juddmonte Silks, the pink cap down at the running rail, a further half length to Crepe Suzette, the pink and white of the Normandy stud. Then the nose-banded Secret of Love to Strasia and still Queen's Fort at the back of the field. They're moving steadily to halfway. It's been an even gallop so far, the mid-30s miles an hour. Tom Marquand setting his own fractions here on Santorini Star. Slipstream by stablemate Chorus, Danielle the red cap wide and still close up. And then Consent in fourth place to Alana Asario and Floresta, still staring each other in the eye. A little in advance of Zilfi, who's a whisker up on Crepe Suzette. And then back to Secret of Love, Strasia and Queen's Fort as they begin the turn back towards home. And they're heading now inside the last 5.5 furlongs. So Santorini about to bring them into the straight. Where will they want to race upon straight? And they've drifted just a little off the inside running rail at present. Santorini Star to Danielle with the red cap, Chorus towards the right poised. The white-faced Consent still just in behind them as they approach the three. Then Alana Asario in a yellow jacket. Floresta away to the left is being asked to close. Crepe Suzette is shaken up from Zilfi. Then Secret of Love, Strasia and Queen's Fort. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Santorini Star pressed on either side. Up the running rail Chorus. Danielle red cap. Here comes Consent over the top of the leading line of three. Approaching the last furlong and a half in the Betfred Park Hill, and Consent has powered through under the Luke Morris drive. Santorini Star rallying under pressure. Then Danielle, Crepe Suzette, pink cap beginning to thrust home from the rear. Santorini Star fighting back to Consent as they race into the shadows of the post. Santorini Star grinds it out to win the Betfred Park Hill, just edges Consent out of it. Close for third between Crepe Suzette and Danielle.